A couple of crucial matchups here that can tilt either way very quickly. So my eyes will definitely be on Amazing and Score and see how they influence the early game. We've seen examples of how that can turn out against Faker, with Faker.
Sing cannot afford to miss, and have taken enough time that Madlife is getting closer. Death Sentence finds Score, he's level 3, so he's going to repel up. Two-man counter-strikers, Kasing is going to flash away. First blood secured by Amazing, and Reckless makes it out alive.
Score came down so Kobe.
Death Sentence from Kasing. Wide swing, connect! Faker does have Living Shadow. Not enough energy, and that's another easy kill. Madlife will get turned.
That's how you predict it. Any Thresh would go for the I want to Madlife Faker. No, he just aims straight. Let him outplay you.
Double psych. Ooh, Huni takes a tower shot. Prey will rend. Huni's forced to flash, and the Pierce gets the kill. Mistake.
Where?
Don't talk too soon.
Oh, he has backup. He's faking it.
There's support, but will he be alive long enough? The passive from Blitzcrank will help. Cocoon connects on Amazing.
Yep.
And even though the Death Sentence follows.
You thought I was face checking. Acting.
What happened? The junglers are about to go toe to toe. Amazing walks over a ward, finds the Cocoon. I think he's in trouble now, level 5. And he does manage to safeguard out. The repel will allow Score to get the kill. And now Huni's in trouble. Ice shots will fire the first slow. Huni's burning. One more auto attack. The counter strike keeps him alive. The potion heals him up, but the Cocoon knocks him down. Down in the bottom lane, Reckless and Kasing got themselves a 2v2 and got themselves 2 kills as well.
Wow, the outplay down bottom for Reckless and side of the map kill started breaking out. Wanted to commend them for their...
Hold that thought there, Kobe, because Huni's in trouble. Counter-Strike is going to stun up Marin, but the Cocoon will lock him down, and this will just be another easy kill. The tower shots made it a little scary.
It was right into my story. They're focused on Jax, keeping him down.
It's LCK roaming around. Cocoon knocked in the air. Yes, finds a connection as well. There's no Raptors to fall to. And it's Faker that even picks up the no support for Huni, and Score is back. Huni does have his flash available. Gets rooted by the Ring of Frost. Still has used it, but that's just too much CC. Death Sentence will pull Score under the tower for a few more hits, and Kasing will not be able to kill him just yet. Amazing has found Madlife with the double buffs. Froggen is going to continue to chase. Kill is just for Amazing solo, as does Kasing get the shutdown for the team.
At least Dragon, maybe bottom turret and mid lane turrets about to get knocked over, so...
Who needs to start pushing because Faker's making work of that bottom tier 1.
Sacrifices by the LCS squad.
Amazing wants to look for the flank. Froggen's gone forward. The Force Pulse is onto Prey, and he is extinguished. Tower is secured by Faker, but it's a shutdown onto Marin and a double kill to Reckless.
Yeah, and the main
to try and keep the Rage Blade user up. Usually when you do have something like that with so much offensive power, trying to assist him.
Find Froggen, or will Froggen find Marin? The silence, the Force Pulse, the Rift Walk. Froggen's gonna need to chase if he wants to kill. Down in the river, Amazing's got Prey. He's gonna get the slow on him, and a flash flay will allow the kill on Prey. Score's gonna go over the wall to the...
Faker is the problem though. Nobody can deal with him 1v1. That's why they're sending him back up. They're trying to bait Faker in.
There is a lot of backup. Amazing's got caught by Madlife and Score. He's trying to get away. Has already used that ultimate, so he's the first victim. Froggen actually used his Ignite.
A lot for LCK, and it would be extremely hard for LCS to grab the first dragon and get that first dragon bonus, which they do want, but it's too difficult at this point.
Yeah, they're
Faker's the one that doesn't have the friends. It's 2v1. Froggen's managed to pick it up, and the Death Sentence even interrupts Faker. Deathmark comes out, but an easy kill in the 2-on-1.
Perfectly
surprised. Madlife take 2 for Ballista.
And there's a teleport coming in from Marin in the river. He's caught Reckless. Reckless gets knocked in the air, and he is shut down. Their team fight will ensue. Remember, Faker is down. This has turned into a 4-on-4. The rocket grab pulls Froggen backwards, and he's forced to flash out to safety. Kasing is going to kill those.
Huni.
Couple of ghosts, and Huni decides to re-engage. Cocoon finds him as well, and Huni unable to kill Prey. Overeager.
I thought that was a failed Ballista.
So many stacks. No contest. In the mid lane, it looks like Marin is going to pull some aggression here from Amazing and Froggen. And that's going to be maybe a kill. There's support coming from LCK. Marin's able to get away with the flash, and the chase is still up. Glacial Path comes out, and now Froggen is on the wrong side of the river. He turns back around onto Prey, ignites his Not really going to be enough. Amazing actually got himself a kill. He's going to go for a fight, but he will get shut down. We'll come back to the middle lane as Reckless has got the peel away culling. The flash forward, and Kazing gets juked. Deathmore comes down, and the fight continues.
Going to make quick work of that turret if they don't send somebody back.
Amazing gets caught by the rocket grab after taking Grom.
Gold increase for LCK, and Dragon number 3. They continue sacking.
The rest of the European team, they're in the middle lane. They might get surrounded. Reckless is in trouble. There is a QSS available. Instantly grabs it, takes the lantern. Madlife is eating the culling. Huni forced to leap backwards. Counter-strike is used, but he's already down. Prey gets the kill and he's on full HP. Fake is zoning on the backline. Reckless has already used that QSS as Marin is the next victim. Follows the living shadow over the wall. Faker gets the kill. It's a double for Prey on the other side of the fight, and Kazing is being run down. Here comes Prey. He's looking for the triple. Got the auto attacks and he'll find it.
You got pincered. They had to use all their defensive tools to get out of the initial part of the fight, and then the re-engage really solidified why that fight.
Blade and his Gunblade, but he's in a 2v1. Let's see if he can get away with this. He's going to get locked down by the tomb. Counter-strike will prevent some damage, and Reckless is there for a distraction. Amazing. Somehow is caught in the middle of the river. Middle of the jungle. See if these reactions will be up. Scores going forward. Marin's teleported in behind. And that was just dirty towards the Baron. This Baron's going to get secured.
They don't have any vision in the river. So ahead on this Elise, 8-1, and he's opted to turn his Aegis. Oh! Marin does get...
Score connects with a cocoon. Now Froggen gets pulled backwards. Riftwalk actually puts him to safety. Goes golden for a few seconds longer, and Amazing decides to peace out, but this might be problematic. Froggen goes down as Amazing is moving deeper into the jungle. He's got the mobility to make it out, and Kazing will survive a few seconds longer. Not long enough to do real damage though.
Nexus for inhibitor right here.
Nexus for inhibitor.
That doesn't check out.
If Huni can make that one work. Teleport comes.
LCK still like their dragons.
They do, and Huni's already been forced to use that QSS. Cocoon comes down and he's shut down. No tankiness on that Jackson. The assassins of LCK are too far ahead. Faker comes over the wall. Hourglass will be used to mitigate the damage. And the swagger from Faker. He gets the kill. This is the final team fight, I feel, as Kazing goes down. That's a double kill for Faker. Only 2 members of the European squad and Team Ice remain to hold on, but it will not be enough. The LCK Korean All-Stars are onto the Nexus turrets. They've taken one down. They will get themselves some more kills as Amazing goes down. Reckless left standing, it will not matter. LCK will close out the game. They will pick up the 300 points. And Team Fire will be closing out All-Star 2015 as your champions.
Faker stands alone at the Nexus.
One man on the throne.
As everyone dies.
Madlife just sitting still with that confetti. It's a lot of confetti.
What a game from LCK. What a game from Team Fire.